It actually functioned as well, if not better thrn my $900 name brand phone. Right out of the box I'd never consider using a phone without a case. This one feels like it already has a case based on how well made and rugged it is. It has a 4GB RAM plus 32GB ROM memory, and you can put in an SD card to increase the memory to 128GB. It downloads apps and streams movies quickly and runs really well. If you put in an SD card, the phone takes you through a few easy steps to confirm installation, which formats the memory card. The phone has a rechargeable battery that is 8,000 mAh, and it is hands down the best battery life I've seen out of any phone or tablet I've ever had. Despite me being on it literally all day, it's never out of battery at the end of the day. It uses a Type-C charger and is not Qi enabled, which is the only downside to this phone in my opinion. It's IP68 waterproof up to 30 minutes. Just make sure the silicone coasters are secure over the charging port and TF SIM card slot. The camera is 12 MP and it has a forward and rear-facing camera. It takes good pics and video, but the autofocus is kind of funky sometimes and you have to tap the screen and mess with it a bit to get it to focus. It's slightly less effective than my name brand phone when it comes to focusing, and there aren't as many editing options, unless you download an editing app, which isn't difficult to do. Overall, this is an amazing phone for the value. I was so pleasantly surprised by the quality, durability and functionality of this phone and would recommend it to anyone. The phone is very nice and rugged. Low-key design and full body protection with solid surface make it graceful and robust enough to be used in outdoor sports and business activities without worrying about dust, water drop, crash and unintentional falls. It has a long battery life, the 8,000 mAh capacity is sufficient, and don't worry about it. It's an Android phone with the quad-core processor, runs smoothly. 4GB RAM and 32GB internal storage can support a high-intensity workload, such as the game programs, and a huge number of files. In addition, the expanded storage card of up to 128GB can be installed in the 4G dual SIM slot. I can hold the phone with a 5 inches HD display in one hand or in my pocket, just like a friend's iPhone XS. The rear fingerprint reader and the front Face ID can lock my device very quickly and easily. Triple rear camera, 13 megapixel plus 2 megapixel plus 2 megapixel, with 4 LED flashes, can capture high-quality images even in dark environments. I think this phone is so important for future thinkers. It's amazing to hold because it's so thick. I love it like I did my ex-girlfriend. Thanks. As a world traveler, before the pandemic hit anyway, it was always a worry for me whenever I was hiking, on the water or anywhere else rugged, that my phone could get damaged in some way. Sure, you can buy cases that bulk up phones to the nth degree or be super careful at all times, but they aren't great options. As for me, my plan was to purchase a rugged phone so that I don't need to worry one iota about it falling, getting soaked, or whatever. Enter the OUKITEL phone. This thing is a tanky little brick. It's definitely not skinny, about 2.5 Samsung S10s in width, but with an enormous 8,000 mAh battery, it lasts for days. Also, it feels absolutely solid. I saw a review video where someone threw it out of a 4th-story window and it survived with just a few scuffs to the plastic edges. I am not man enough to try that, but it does speak volumes about the phone. I did, however, try using the phone in the shower and at the local pool, with absolutely no issues. The sound, touchscreen, and fingerprint reader, on the back, not in screen, worked even underwater, which was pretty cool. It runs on the newest version of Android, Android 10. And, while the camera isn't great, it does have a bunch of useful tools that can help you hang paintings or do the work of a level. Click link in description for more reviews.